FanDuel is having me do a new series where I give my top fantasy performers for the week.
Damn.
And this week I said Christian McCaffrey as number
All right.
one because he's going against that awful Browns D line. Like he's probably gonna have a day.
I could see that, yeah.
I said Mike Williams against the Raiders,
Okay.
and then I said T Higgins against the Steelers.
All right.
I didn't think that was that bad. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate it, I guess.
It's like if
Anyway.
I have to pick top 3 performers, I'm fine. But if I have to pick an actual team, I'm cooked. No. I thought that team I drafted was pretty good, all things considered. Forfeiting my first 2 draft picks, and like I got out of there with like Zeke, and I got Hines, and I got Jameis at QB.
This is not moving me. I got Zeke, Hines, and Jameis at quarterback. Anyway.
You know what? Fuck you, man.
Sounds like a league winner.
A league winner.
Anyway, we have the 10th overall pick. To be honest with you guys, I don't know where exactly how this is gonna work. So BLAIDEN,
I have no idea.
no,
it's okay. We're gonna
Perfect.
be okay. We're gonna be okay. I mean, yeah, we have the 10th pick, and at this point, I guess we can, kind of just show you guys what the draft order looks like. You guys can see everyone in the draft. We have the 10th pick, as we've described a million times at this point, and I'm not sure what the game plan is going to be here. Just kind of see who falls to us. Hopefully, we can get Nick Chubb. That's really all we need, and we'll win the whole thing.
how many fantasy leagues are you in? Because I'm in a couple at this point. This is probably the most I've ever done.
Including your dynasty league, I think 3.
Okay.
I'm not I don't like to be in a lot of fantasy leagues. It's a lot to do, and I'm also in school still. So
Yeah. No, I agree.
I had basketball class today, by the way.
How was it?
It was pretty good. Most people are like, just college kids, marketing majors, some sports media majors. So I was the only software engineering major, and then there were 2 guys that were like, so stay hot, and I was like, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Well, let's get on with this draft, I guess. Or what time does it officially start?
6:30. We have 8 minutes to kill.
We have 8 minutes to kill.
I think I'm just gonna answer questions in the chat. Matt, say something. Matt, say something.
I already did.
How's your day
already
been,
did.
Matt? How's your
He
day?
got
been
that
all right.
Pat Bev stat line.
Gotten a fair amount of stuff done. How's your day been?
My day's been good. I've been scouting college quarterbacks, KJ Jefferson, Anthony Richardson, and Tyler Van Dyke for a video. And 2 of them are kind of bad, and one of them's really good. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about my
Did
evaluation.
we get a spoiler?
Tyler Van
CP?
Dyke is not that guy. I cannot believe. I watched his game against Florida State, and I was appalled by what I saw. Okay, his arm strength is mid. He's not mobile. And there's just no good quarterbacks who fit that description who've been drafted since the year like 2007. So like right then and there, I was like, I'm out. And then he
Fair enough.
proceeded to miss a bunch of throws, miss a bunch of reads, and just generally stink. And that was just one game, but still, I was like, I'm not interested. Anthony Richardson might be that guy. KJ Jefferson is like very much discount Anthony Richardson, I think. So yeah, let me know in the chat what other quarterbacks I should break down over the course of the week, because I think I'm gonna do it in like 3 quarterback chunks. Yeah.
So are you starting with like the lower tier guys and trying to work your way up to like?
Not really. I
Stroud
wanted a kind of a good mix of dudes in it. I just kind of picked 3 random ones. I thought Jefferson, Richardson. Well, Jefferson and Van Dyke were very different prospects, and then I wanted to add one player who's like legitimately good instead of just being like, yeah, 3 quarterbacks, all of them are bad. I thought it would be interesting to add one guy that I like. So I added Anthony Richardson. So yeah, I was a big fan of all 3 of them. No, I wasn't. I was only a big fan of one of them. And in general, most college quarterbacks will suck. So I think it's very important to keep that in mind when you're scouting quarterbacks. Is like, this guy's probably terrible, like a terrible NFL guy, unless he moves you to the point where he's undeniably good. Whereas most people are like, this guy's good. He's got to move me to the point where he's undeniably bad. And that's just not the way things work. So
yeah, you have to jump off the screen, I think, as a prospect to really wow, to like really wow, like as a prospect.
right.
You know, I was watching the Florida State LSU game, and Jordan Travis just kept popping off the screen. That man is legit. That man can ball.
That was a crazy game, man. That was I watched the second half. I got home in time for the second half, and it was 7-3. And yeah, Jordan, what was his name?
It's Jordan
Travis.
Yeah,
Jordan
Travis.
He was balling, man. He was really balling. So,
and I didn't know who number 5 was on their D line.
Oh,
but
it was.
I can't not remember his name, but like there was one play where he just like devoured the right tackle, and then the next play they had to triple team him with like a guard, and then they had to have the running back step up to help. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, his name was like. Yeah,
I cannot remember his name.
I'm so bad with it. He was really good though. He's a transfer. I know that. Okay. His name was.
I think it's like something. Is it Vars?
Verse. It's Verse.
Okay.
It's Verse. The helmet-to-helmet QB hit was wild. And I don't even think when I posted that got a lot of likes and views and all that. But most people were so focused on the hit, they didn't realize that
how good the throw was.
How good the throw was. He dropped that shit in the bucket. So if I called the stay hotline right now, who would pick up? Not any of us, man. I'm sorry.
No. I think you just go straight to voicemail, maybe.
Someone in the chat probably has my number from the time I accidentally leaked it. So if you want to call my phone, ask them.
No, I know that like I can turn on like the stay hotline to actually ring. So if someone called, I could like answer it. But right now, if you called, it would probably just go to voicemail.
Yes.
But that's because it's not because we hate you.
I don't know. Someone leaked Theo's number.
Someone
will. Someone will.
One of these days.
Let's see. Theo, do Caleb Williams. Is he draft eligible? I haven't seen any mock drafts with Caleb Williams high in it, so I don't think I'm going to scout him yet. I think that he is next year. Do you think Aaron Donald has listened to Death Grips? No. I don't think any NFL player listens to Death Grips. I don't think a single one ever
You don't
has.
think a single one? Not a...
Have you ever listened to
it?
Are you a Death Grips fan?
I'm not like a fan, but like...
They're not NBA and NFL players listen to Death Grips.
You don't think any of them... You think they do?
Yeah.
Who? No one would.
I don't know. I don't know them personally. There's like
That's
1,000 NFL
like...
players.
The only like high profile player that I ever suspected was a Death Grips fan was Kevin Garnett. And I looked it up what music he likes, and he said Portishead. And I was like, people who like Death Grips probably like Portishead, so he's probably heard a song or two.
Yeah.
But George Pickens does not listen to Death Grips. George Pickens definitely listens to like...
No, George Pickens listens to Meek Mill.
He listens to Young Boy.
Young Boy, Meek Mill, some...
Chase
Future.
Wood. Right. There's no like terminally online e-boy like NFL players is the thing. George Kittle might. I could see George Kittle to Death Grips.
Yeah, I could see George Kittle. Yeah, you're right. There's no like e-boys and does Juju count?
Juju does not listen to Death Grips. Juju does not listen to Death Grips. Kittle might. Kittle might.
1 minute till the draft starts. I'm nervous.
Are we gonna get the draft board screen shared on the live? Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can also just log in to the draft and pull it up if you want.
Mike McDaniel definitely does. I think I agree. Have you ever seen a picture of young Mike McDaniel?
I have not.
No.
He looked crazy.
Does he look like you?
Me? Not really. But he definitely looked like he listens to Death Grips. Can people see this?
Oh my god.
Look at
him.
him.
No, he definitely.
This is a big
listens.
Death Grips fan right there. That guy? Yeah. Perfect.
All right. About that time. It's game time, baby.
It is game time. Yeah, we will see how this goes. We will see how this goes.
I think the 10 is actually a pretty good spot, honestly.
Yeah, you get a top 10 player, and then you get another top 10 player when people pass on someone dumb and they fall to you and whatnot.
Yeah, we're
I'll
gonna
be interested
get.
to see how seriously the people who are in the league take it. Usually, there's always at least one jokester.
For $500, I imagine they're taking it relatively seriously.
A joke is priceless. Drafting Marshawn Lynch first overall is better than any joke. I was in the Tone Setters draft the other day, and Marshawn Lynch got taken, and Tim Tebow got taken, and
God damn
Cole
it.
Beasley got taken, and
All right. Bacon King
CJ
31
Ham.
is on the clock.
None of those are good picks. What
And he
the
takes
hell?
Jonathan Taylor.
none of those are good picks.
McCaffrey's off the board. Taylor and McCaffrey went 1-2.
McCaffrey's getting hurt.
That is
I had
true.
the second overall in a league last night, and I had to take him. It was sickening.
You had to take him.
I had to take him.
Was Henry off the board?
I'm taking Christian McCaffrey over Henry.
No, come on.
I got to agree with Theo on that one.
Come on.
Eckler went third.
PPR.
Eckler third overall? That sounds kind of crazy to me. I can't lie.
I don't know. I get that. What is it? This is half PPR,
Derrick Henry.
right?
I hope so.
Yes. I want to say yes. 1-4 was Derrick Henry. He was that a steal?
It is a steal. I'd rather have Derrick Henry than Austin. Austin Eckler is going to get hurt this year. That's my hot take.
Yo, that just sounds like
No,
violent.
he's just going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt.
Like, yeah, he's going to get hurt.
He was
Fuck
on
him.
every week. He was questionable last year, and they never gave him over 20 carries. This year he's gonna
First wide
break
receivers
down.
off the board. Justin Jefferson at the 1-5. Cup at the 1-6.
Henry getting hurt. Come on,
get
nah.
that.
Y'all are hating. I get it.
You're all playing together. Yeah, we all are sharing a team.
I'm not praying on
Dalvin Cook at the
Eckler's
1-7.
downfall, you guys. I'm just predicting that he's going to be injured.
Najee at the 1-8. We have the next pick. We're next up. What's our strategy here? Who do you think is going to be there for us?
I would take Alvin Kamara if this holds.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I am hovering over AK-41 right now.
Really?
Matt, do you agree? Well, we'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I might like Mixon better.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't hate Mixon, but I like Kamara a lot. I think getting Kamara at 10 would be kind of a steal.
I don't know. Kamara is someone who has Mark Ingram behind him, which doesn't scare me.
Oh, so we have both at our okay. We could take either. Jamar Chase went.
I think that's a bad pick. I think Jamar Chase is going too high.
I do
He
too.
thinks.
I do too. T. Higgins had more targets per game than him last year.
Well,
I think Jamar Chase is way better than T. Higgins, though.
I'm not saying that he's not. He had
So
400 more yards
I think
and twice as many touchdowns.
That is an
but
outlier.
I'm just saying T. Higgins is gonna get the ball a lot. That's my point.
Okay, so I think that we should take Kamara. That is where my head is at. My argument for Kamara would be the fact that he was disappointing last year. And he was still running back 8 on a team where
he
the
missed
defenses
some games, though. No,
he did miss some games, and obviously there's the potential suspension, but I don't think that's happening.
I don't think that's happening either.
Yeah, I mean, we could take Mixon and hope Kamara doesn't go in the next 4 picks.
But then but I think if you take Mixon, you're also banking on him staying healthy, which last year to me is kind of an outlier for that.
Isn't Mixon usually healthy?
I don't. Is he? Was the previous year an outlier?
I don't know. I would take Kamara. I think that he's got more receiving upside. I think towards the end of last year, we saw Samaje Perine kind of take over the receiving role from Mixon. Obviously, Mixon finished better and had the upgraded offensive line now, but I think Kamara is going to deal with less stacked boxes and have a decent year, but I don't care.
Matt?
It's fine by me.
All right, we're taking Alvin Kamara. AK-41 at the 110. We're going to have to be able to make these picks a little bit faster.
Hey, as long as we got him in.
I guess.
Take LeBron.
Right, so take LeBron. I might. Love Bron.
Looks like the people...
Man.
Yeah, I would have probably gone Mixon or Kelsey there.
If Mixon has a better year than Kamara, you can kill me.
Dude, you've bet your life too many times.
You can kill me. No, I don't know.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's a chance Mixon falls to us at the 2-3. Okay, I lied. He went at the 11.
I think that we could get Kelsey or CD on the turn.
Kelsey wouldn't be bad. I don't think Chubb would be a bad pick at 2-3. Barkley, Aaron Jones went.
Do I like Billy Woods? I've never heard of that person. Unless you mean Robert Woods. In which case I would say he's all right.
In what world is Billy short for Robert?
Pretty confident in what our next play is going to be.
Kelsey or CD? Kelsey?
Yeah. I like Kelsey a lot.
2.
I think I like CD slightly more than Kelsey, but I don't care very strongly.
Well, CD's gone, so.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah, he just went at the 2-2.
Well, so that puts us on the clock here.
Yep. And
with Kelsey available?
Kelsey is available. Diggs is available. Devontae's available.
I like Kelsey here.
All right, Kelsey.
All right, we'll go with Kelsey.
First tight end off the board, Travis Kelsey.
They're voting. Who should stay hot take next, Kelsey or
CD
someone else?
Can't be over Devontae Adams? Oh, I totally can.
Oh, he can.
Oh, yes, he can.
Oh, yes, he can.
Devontae is going to be... I think Devontae is going to have a really nice season. I really do.
No, I do too.
But CD, I mean, like, the path to him getting 1,500 yards is, like, incredibly easy to see. It's, like, extremely clear.
Well, and, like, Devontae's going to have a great year because it's, like, the whole, like, best friend quarterback.
I think Renfro is going to be, like...
Renfro's going to have a good year, too.
Renfro's going to have a good year, too. Like, there's just no Renfro on the Cowboys. There's really not.
Yeah. Well, when's Gallup supposed to...
Probably, like, week 6, week 7.
Okay, so, yeah, you're not... Yeah, it's going to be all CD, pretty much. Swift at 2.4, Adams at 2.5.
Devontae Adams is in like a significantly worse situation than he was last year.
Yeah, offensive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quarterback is
worst
worse.
Quarterback.
Worst line.
Worst line.
More competition for targets with Waller and Renfro. Yeah, I don't think he's. CD is in the position that Devontae was in last year, where you've got a top 10 quarterback. Obviously, he's not like Dak is not as good as Rodgers, but
right.
Like as far as the wide receiver 2 being like Jalen Tolbert, like CD's the only guy there.
But Devontae Adams wouldn't have been a bad pick there. I also like Diggs and CD.
Yeah, Diggs went at the 2.6.
Less about how good those receivers are and more about how many targets you think they're going to get. And I think CD's just in line for a bigger target share.
Chubb at 2.7. Sure. I like that pick. Andrews at 2.8. Like that pick.
Andrews versus Pitts was a question that I got asked the other day, and I didn't really know how to answer.
Like as a fantasy question or just like talent, like good player?
As a fantasy question.
I think I would take Andrews.
Yeah, I did take I had that opportunity in one of my leagues, and I took Andrews, but then later I was like, I don't know.
Javonte at the 2.9, that seems
good or bad. That seems good to me.
I don't know. I don't know if he's my only problem with Javonte, I think he's phenomenal, but like, is he gonna outwork Melvin Gordon enough to I almost said Melvin Ingram. That's why I was like, is he gonna outwork Melvin Gordon enough to like truly take enough carries?
I think that he's so talented that if he gets like 60 or 70% of the carries, you're gonna get a pretty solid return on investment there.
Maybe. But like, I just remember like in Chubb's rookie year, right? How good was he through like 5 games, and they just like wouldn't give him the ball.
Here's a quote from Melvin Gordon. Okay. It says, I think they have a plan on what they want heading in, but as far as the rotation goes, I really don't know, said Melvin Gordon on Wednesday. I think they want Vontae to be the guy, but we do rotate. So, I don't know. Gordon basically said he gets the sense that they want to, establish Devontae as the number 1 and rotate Gordon in a little bit.
Hey,
based on that quote and just
want Javonte to
the general talent of Javonte Williams, I think that starting with Henry and Javonte is super super duper strong for whoever that guy is.
Yeah. Fournette at the 2.10, Tyreek at the 11, Deebo at the 12. I guess that's
pretty standard stuff.
Fine. Yeah.
I think Leonard Fournette is one of the most overrated fantasy guys right now. I do not think he's going to repeat what he did last year. I really do not.
Who's taking touches away from him?
Rachaad White. Forks up. 2nd round pick. Second round pick who is a great receiving back. Fournette got a lot of receptions because Tom Brady likes to check it down. But yeah. Leonard Fournette is not actually a good receiving back. So now that's all gone. All gone.
All gone.
All gone. No more Fournette. Like Fournette and Williams going right next to each other. I would project Williams to finish so comfortably ahead of Fournette. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but
yeah, I don't know. I could just see like Fournette just like still being the starter. Even like if Rachaad White's good, like how good how good does he have to be right away to just take over?
I mean, I don't think he is going to take over, but I don't think he has to be that good right away to take over, well, because
a
lot of the receiving work.
It's not just about impressing the coaching staff. It's about getting the trust of Tom Brady, So
it is, but like Fournette could blow the trust of Tom Brady in the receiving game pretty easy. Like, I don't even know if Tom Brady really has a lot of like trust in Fournette or if they love Fournette as a receiving option because he's just, they benched Ronald Jones because he totally blew the trust of everybody by fumbling. And then after that, they just gave Fournette the ball a bunch. But I don't actually think they wanted to give Fournette the ball a bunch.
Maybe not. Josh Allen at the 3-1, first quarterback off the board.
These guys are way too low on Kelsey because of this snap rate narrative. His snap rate still better than Mark Andrews, who's what? The next tight end? Still better than Pitts. And now that, there's less weapons there, I would suspect that goes up.
Kelsey is, I think, a good pick in the second round. I still think that he'll be the most productive fantasy tight end. If you were to take him above, like 7th overall, I'd be like, I don't know, but second round.
I think you could take him even like at the back of the first if you
could.
Felt like I would take him over Saquon personally. Mike Evans at 3-2. I like Evans a lot. Pittman at 3-3. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Pittman is getting a lot of hype right now. Pittman's a good player. He's a good player. Yeah.
What other receivers could you have like over AJ Brown? I kind of like T Higgins a little bit better.
The Pittman?
A little
bit. Really like the second team with McCaffrey, Hill, and Evans. I may have taken.
That's a strong first.
That team is gonna get last, I fear. Tua's gonna continue to lean on his security blanket. Jalen Waddle and McCaffrey's getting obliterated. His knee torn to shreds week 3. So.
Hey, but Mike Evans is gonna put up 41 game for him, and he's gonna win by 20.
No, it's not actually a bad team.
AJ Brown at the 3-4. ETN 3-5.
ETN is not going to live up to that, I think. Maybe that's another take that
Did you see? I was watching this one. I follow this one guy who does like he's like not like a physical therapist, but he like basically analyzes the way that athletes run and how that can like lead to injury. And he noticed that like Travis Etienne basically runs like someone that is destined to just shred his legs. Like ankles, knees, hips, all of it.
He does have kind of a funky running form.
That's what he's.
Yeah,
like,
ETN.
Too much power and not enough like strong form to sustain it.
Yeah, ETN to me, and it's not even that. It's not even the fact that he's coming off of a bad injury, but I mean, has his ADP? How much has his ADP moved since James Robinson has come back? Probably not that much. Like I think it feels like he's getting drafted in the exact same spot, despite the fact that they've got this like good running back who is ahead of schedule on a comeback. So yeah, I'm not the world's biggest ETN fan. I'll say that.
Yeah, but James Robinson is like legit good, and I don't know how like the coaching staff there feels about him, but
who are the best receivers left?
I mean, my guy is still there.
Who is your guy? Gabe Davis? Oh.
Cortland Sutton still available.
Ooh. I do love me some Cortland Sutton.
I know you do. Yeah, that might be. I assume we're thinking receiver with the 310.
Probably.
I am thinking receiver with the 310.
Tough.
Other.
His time ran out.
I would take.
For him.
I might go Keenan Allen here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm not. I don't know why. I'm just not the biggest Keenan Allen fan right now.
I'm not the world's biggest Keenan Allen fan as the ball player, but as a fan, like.
Oh, T. Higgins went at the 3-9. Fuck you, SP the key. Love me some T. Higgins. So yeah, Keenan's available.
Who's all on the?
As receivers is Keenan, Terry, DJ Moore, Mike Williams, Cortland Sutton, Deontay Johnson, Waddle, Metcalf.
I like DJ and I like Keenan from that group.
Theo, who are your Who's your top 2B out of this?
I like Cortland more than anybody, but I bet we could get him on the swing.
Yeah. I think
we could take if we wanted to take Keenan or DJ, I'm fine with that, and then take Cortland on the swing. Is Mike Williams still there?
He is. He is.
I
like Mike Williams more than Keenan. Personally.
All right. I can accept that. I like that.
Okay. Mike Williams then at the 310?
Sure.
All right. Let's do it. Yeah. I cannot call right now, Jake. So yeah, on the swing, I agree with you, Theo. Taking Cortland would be a good move. But if not Cortland, would we want to pick up our second running back?
Yeah, I'd be down with that. I think Cortland's gonna be there, but who knows? I think that Cortland Sutton, when you look at,
because I don't think we're surviving to the 5-10 without Dobbins getting picked, or like.
That's the thing is the running back depth does get a little bit dicey, so we may want to take someone like Dylan or Dobbins or we'll see. Dobbins' like apparent limp does have me a bit worried,
I guess.
But
like, would you? I mean, we could take, I guess, like David Montgomery, or like I wouldn't. I'm not enthused by Akers. I don't know.
Akers definitely does not move me. Akers coming off an Achilles when the Rams have been like, yeah, we're not gonna rush him back, is like, yeah, I don't think that you're gonna be a killer fantasy option.
I mean, a move that we could do is like if Sutton's there at 4-3, we could take him, and then we could come back around and get like a Kareem Hunt or maybe a Pierce at the 10 if he's available, or like Penny.
I don't know, Matt. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't have the draft board in front of me, so it's a little tough.
Man, come on. Would you rather take a second receiver or a second running back?
Whichever one's better.
I guess that's fair.
The one thing that always kills your fantasy team is forcing a second running back.
Yeah, I guess that's
we gotta fill out that second running back position, I say, as we take the worst player known to man. 25th best running back.
Rashad Penny doesn't move me. Shut up.
You said shut up.
You shut up.
Okay. Keenan Allen went at 311. Sutton went at 312. Allen Robinson went at 4-1. So we'll see who goes at 4-2. It might be. I mean, DJ Moore's still there. We could probably get more at the 4-3.
I would do that idea. I don't hate that idea.
But we'll see what they roll at 4-2.
A lot of people already have their two running backs on the way. So
God damn it, DJ Moore.
No.
So that leaves us receiver options.
It's got to be DK Metcalf.
DK's there, Waddle's there, Deontay, Terry. Running backs, it's David Montgomery, Cam Akers, Breece Hall, Jacobs, Dobbins.
This is an awful
AJ
team.
Dillon.
This team is terrible, man. Oh my God. Well, I'm fine with whatever.
Doesn't help me, Matt. I mean, unless you want to take a quarterback here.
I would go, hey, Mahomes stack.
You get Mahomes, Herbert, Lamar, Hurts, if Hurts moves you as a fantasy option.
We're not taking Jalen Hurts in the fourth.
Fuck you, man.
The Mahomes, Kelsey, or Herbert Keenan or Herbert Mike Williams stack.
Not awful.
I think that could be the move here if Sutton and DJ Moore and these guys that we like aren't there.
Yeah.
I think that could be a.
Aren't we on the clock right now? Right this
Yeah,
second?
we have 50 seconds. 50 seconds.
Yeah.
So, Mahomes or Herbert? Which one do we think is going to have the better season? I don't know. I could see it being either. Honestly,
I think Herbert will have the better season than Mahomes. I think Herbert will have the better season than Mahomes. I picked him to win MVP, but
okay. Yeah, it's very possible. I like Herbert a lot. Matt, you good with Jay Herbo?
Let's do it.
All right. I'm interested to see like if DK makes it back around to us. But I mean, then there's also like Michael Thomas is like ranked wide receiver 67. So like that's someone that could potentially fall to us. Or
He's
like
ranked wide receiver 67
or not
player
player
67.
67.
I was like,
my bad, my
okay,
bad.
because I had wide receiver 67 is like
Yeah, no, it's like
Nico Collins. So
Yeah.
I was like, that's a little.
yeah, DK Metcalf is like player 50, Michael Thomas is 67. So like those are guys that could be available to us. Amon-Ra St. Brown potentially. He had a good rookie year. We'll see if Dobbins comes back around to us. Yeah, like you said, Theo, most of these guys have 2 running backs already, so that might
We'll see what happens.
No, I'll say this. I don't love our draft right now, but forcing a running back 2 in the 4th round because you got to get your second running back. I don't buy into that at all.
Okay.
I think
I don't hate our team. What are you anti on the team?
We
right
really
now,
should
Matt?
not have gone Mike Williams with that pick. Mike Williams goes like way later. I for some reason I had it in my head that their ADPs were close because I didn't have it ahead of me, but we should have gone Allen with that pick, I think.
I don't know.
But
I
I'll
think
say
I think
this.
Mike Williams is a better receiver.
We're
like-
playing fantasy.
I know, but like I'm just thinking like in the division, it's like they play the Raiders who don't have great corners. They play the Chiefs who don't particularly have great corners. The only team that really they might struggle against corner wise is Denver, right? But Mike Williams is like a great deep threat, and I just see like Herbert being able to get that ball to him down the field. So I don't know.
I think. Well, who outproduced who in fantasy last year, Keenan or Mike Williams?
I would guess Keenan. I don't know.
Really?
I have no idea.
I would guess Mike Williams.
Well, and fair
Show
enough.
Player card 2021.
Oh right, you can just check.
Yeah, I'm checking right now.
Yeah, Mike Williams, I guess, was higher. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, he was higher. Now Keenan is already old and another year older. So I don't know. I think that trend sticks of Mike Williams finishing ahead of Keenan Allen. I think that's just the way it goes. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You took the Chargers wide receiver 2 over Allen when Williams was the wide receiver 1 last year.
What? I'm confused.
Should have gone Sutton. Well, there's no way he's coming back. Yeah, I guess I kind of underrated how much people liked Cortland Sutton. I thought I was kind of
Lone wolf there.
not lone wolf. I know fantasy people like Cortland Sutton, but I feel like his name doesn't quite carry the amount of weight among. But I guess these aren't just normal people. These are stay hot
Diehards.
diehards, and listen to me talk about Cortland Sutton for a while,
Yeah.
and everybody talk about Cortland Sutton. So
Yeah, I don't hate our team right now. I really don't. I think Kelsey's.
I
gonna
like
be
the
great.
stack. I think that'll be fun. I think Mahomes will be really good next year. Not Mahomes, Herbert. Well, yeah, both of them
Yeah.
are going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
both of them are going to be pretty good. Scoring leaders for fantasy last year.
I'm liking the way that things are falling right now. But we still have like 10 more picks until we're up.
All right, Keenan finished. Keenan was 11. Mike Williams was 12.
Okay.
in terms of total points. So, yeah, maybe we could have done that, but
And we took him at 10, at 310, and Allen went at 311. So it's like
we're making the bet that it reverses, and Mike goes one spot ahead of Keenan.
I think Mike Williams. I think he will finish higher than Keenan this year. I'm a big Mike Williams fan right now, even though I've bashed the Chargers receivers in the past for leading the league in drops, but
I had to yell at you guys, and when they re-signed Mike Williams,
you
they
did.
signed him to that deal. Team 5, best team. Who is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Justin Jefferson, ETN, Mark Andrews. See, I disagree with that.
I disagree with
Unless
that.
there's a team called Team
Jefferson's going to be great, but ETN, and you got the Lamar Andrews stack, so maybe that is favorable.
Allen just gets more catches, and if it's that plays, but touching it. Mike Williams may be touchdown dependent, but here's the thing about the Chargers offense, man.
They score a lot of touchdowns.
They're going to score a lot of touchdowns.
Marquis Brown. I don't hate that pick. I think
Mike
Brown-
Williams had 9 touchdowns last year. That's not some ridiculous amount that will never be seen again. It's like he's a great red zone threat on a great offense, and he scored single-digit touchdowns.
He's legitimately hitting 10 touchdowns this year. I hate to say
Yeah.
it.
Team 11 is the best, I'm afraid. I agree. I think.
Also agree.
Mixon, Lamb, Allen, Moore. That's pretty solid. That's pretty strong.
I wish we could have gotten CD. If we could have gotten CD.
CD and Kelsey would have gone stupid.
Wow.
Well, we wouldn't have gotten Kelsey, but
Yeah.
Team 4 is the best. Derek, Williams, and AJ Brown. I like both Derek and Williams a lot. So yeah.
I do worry that like maybe Williams eventually takes over at some point this year, but early on I could see that being a struggle.
Marquis Brown. I don't hate Marquis Brown for fantasy this year.
I don't either. The best friend quarterback wide receiver duo. Trust it.
Team 3 is crazy. Eckler, Fournette, and Pittman. Yeah, I can't say I like that.
Not moved.
Not moved by those 3, I fear.
Things look to be falling pretty decently for us right now.
Yeah, it's not been many running backs since then.
Crickets.
Deontay
Crickets
Johnson.
in the running back room.
I thought D Johnson, I read that, even though I know running backs are green, I read that as
Duke.
David Johnson.
Oh, I thought you read
and
that
I
as
was
Duke
like,
Johnson.
No, Brown's
David
brain.
Johnson.
Brown.
I was like, David Johnson's not in the league anymore.
Cleveland Browns legend Duke Johnson. I went back and rewatched the game against the Chargers, the one win from 2016, and Duke Johnson has this crazy play where he gets like this angle route out of the backfield, and then he makes like 2 Chargers collide. Filthy.
That is, yeah, Duke Johnson was kind of nice.
He was kind of nice.
Kind of nice.
Except he had to play on the the like worst team ever. But
I'm Team 9, and I'm actually a Steelers fan. The team with
bro
Chase
took
and
Jamar
Higgins.
Chase and T. Higgins.
That's messed
Well,
up.
you either have a good fantasy team or the
So-
Bengals are bad.
So do you go for the Joe Burrow stack?
You have to. You have to there. You could probably get him at 6'4".
Just anytime Joe Burrow scores, you're picking Kyler Murray is psychotic. Who picked Kyler?
At the 5'2".
Baker
Well,
Mayfield ruined Duke Johnson.
Baker Mayfield ruined Duke Johnson? What are we talking about?
Oh. He's going to make DJ Moore this season.
Man, as long as he doesn't do it against my Browns.
We're talking about week 1 upsets. Allen Lazard is questionable for the Packers. If the Packers roll into Minnesota on the road without Elton Jenkins, David Bakhtiari, Christian Watson, and Allen Lazard, and they're still favored,
Aaron Rodgers will get exposed for the
Aaron
fraud
Rodgers
that
will
he is.
after 4 MVPs, people will finally
Theo,
realize.
it has been. When I was researching who my best picks were, my best fantasy performers were for week 1. I noticed that Aaron Rodgers has not thrown an interception against the Minnesota Vikings in 3 years.
That's pretty normal for Rodgers, honestly. Like, Rodgers probably hasn't thrown an interception against most teams for 3 years. I'm actually surprised it's that long against the Vikings because the Vikings and Zimmer seem to actually do pretty well against him.
I think it's been like 5 games or like 4 or 5 games.
Oh, yeah. Rodgers only throws an interception like once every like 6 or 7 games. So the fact that like it's like that with every, like, I don't even know what his like touchdown to interception ratio against the Bears is or the Lions, but I'm sure it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
He just doesn't throw picks.
No,
Like I don't even know what it would be like to have a quarterback that throws like interceptions, because I just I've never seen a season with double-digit interceptions from my favorite team in my whole life. I've never.
We lost DK. I wanted DK. I thought I wanted
Kalen.
DK.
I'm okay without DK.
As long as we get Tyler Lockett.
No.
Shut up. We're taking Tyler Lockett.
How is Benny Snell still on the board? When I was in my tone setters draft, it was like the last pick. And sports tweeter Matthias was like, someone's got to take Benny Snell. It can't be a draft without Benny Snell. Someone was like, I took him 5 rounds ago.
That's funny. I like that. So when are we taking Fuck. When are we taking Demetric Felton?
Who? Well, there's a decent
Cleveland
chance
Browns
that
running back legend.
we get Pierce or AJ Dillon or JK Dobbins.
I'm loving the odds that we get Pierce and Dobbins.
So when is Theo taking Rashad Penny? We all know it's coming. I don't even know if I have Rashad Penny in any of my leagues. And it's not even because I don't like him or don't believe in my take. It's just because I usually draft so many running backs so early.
This is Breece Hall erasure. I agree. Because Michael Carter.
Breece Hall got taken.
Yeah. Breece Hall went 4-7.
Half the team, dude. But think about the stack, man.
anything that happens to the Bengals, you could be.
You have to take Burrow.
Yeah, you do, or Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, you
Not
can take
Hayden
Hayden Hurst here.
Have to take Burrow. You could probably get Burrow on the swing though.
AJ Dillon might be the vision. You don't want to take AJ Dillon, man. You don't want to take AJ Dillon.
That's crazy.
Is AJ Dillon the vision, Theo?
Oh, absolutely not. He does not want to take AJ Dillon right here.
Oh, I thought you were saying AJ Dillon's the vision. I was like, you were reading chat though? Yeah, no, I don't. I was like, I don't know if that is the vision. Keep it a stack with you. Time to take Clyde Edwards-Helaire. All right.
We're getting down to it.
down to the nitty gritty.
Well, we can take Dylan or Dobbins.
I would take probably Dobbins here.
I'm not sure. I like them both. I like them both a lot. I think they both. Dobbins definitely has league-winning potential. I do think. I do worry a little bit that he won't be 100% to start the year. He has looked a little gimpy.
I'm like super worried about the injury stuff right now, but AJ Dillon is also not even like, he's a backup.
Yeah, he's a backup, but he's a backup who did get more carries than AJ Dillon, than Aaron Jones last year.
Where did he finish last year in half PPR?
That is a wonderful question.
23.
Dillon finished 23 last year.
Dillon finished 23.
So that would be a running back 2 finish in this, like a low end running back 2 finish in this league, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my math right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Dillon, like, the thing about Pierce is, like, I think Dillon has running back 2 potential and Pierce has running back 2 potential. But Dillon there's a scenario, like, things the way they are right now, like, Dillon will probably finish as a running back 2, I think. But in a world where Aaron Jones gets hurt, all of a sudden it's like Dillon has this crazy high ceiling that there's no situation that I see Pierce or. So I don't know. I like Dillon. I like Dobbins. The injury stuff does worry me right now, though.
I like Dobbins and Pierce. I mean, we could also take. I guess we could just wait to take a receiver on the swing. We kind of need a running back here, but.
Well,
I don't know.
Don't force a running back, but we're 5.
I'm not forcing a running back at this point. I think
this
I might.
This is all good value.
Yeah,
this
I would
we were
take
debating all of these guys.
I think I might go Pierce.
You would take Pierce. I would say Dobbins or Pierce.
If you guys are all on Pierce, I will.
Are we gonna get clowned if we take?
We have 10 seconds. We have 10 seconds.
All right, take Pierce then.
Pierce it is.
I can't. I love Dobbins, but the injury stuff is like just so scary, man.
He is limping around out there. He is limping around out there.
Although he said that he wasn't. I'll say this: my choice, my pick would have been Chris Godwin if he hadn't gotten picked the pick before. Yeah. That was a tough one.
Godwin's a good pick. I like Godwin.
Yeah, we're already into it with this team. Every pick here is controversial and.
All right. And, I want you guys to read my mind to figure out what this next pick is going to be. At the 6-3.
You Ash does not, in fact, believe
Pierce next round. Are we like so stupid for taking Pierce when maybe we could have gotten him 4 picks later? Like,
yeah, I'm not too concerned. And like, we'll probably be able to take. Well, this guy is about to take Dillon and have a monster team. Team number 11 masterclass, I fear here.
Team 11 always takes the guy that we were considering taking.
He's cleaning up our straps. The leg that Dobbins was limping on wasn't the leg that he tore his ACL in. He was just crip walking.
That's a hell of
a take. Says
Lamar
Lamar Jackson burner. He was just crip walking. Sources are saying.
Sources.
I mean, I'd be fine taking. I mean, we do kind of need it.
What are the wide receivers looking like right now?
Amon-Ra St. Brown,
mm-hmm.
Amari Cooper,
mm-hmm.
Michael Thomas,
mm-hmm.
Gabe Davis,
mm-hmm.
Mooney, Bateman, Hopkins, Renfro, Devontae Smith.
Is Michael Thomas still there?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. St. Brown just went.
Is McLaurin still there?
No.
Oh, he went a while ago.
Cooper and Thomas would be probably the top 2 guys. I would throw Renfro in that mix.
Yeah.
But I like Thomas a lot.
I don't hate St. Brown either. I like
St. Brown. He just went.
Oh, he just went. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
Dalton Schultz just went.
That's a good pick.
That is a good pick. I know that was your guy, Matt. To get Dalton Schultz in the 6th round is pretty good.
Dalton Schultz is going to be really good this year.
I would take Michael Thomas here.
Yeah, right. Like at this point,
I agree.
You know, let's at least make the team. It's not even that bad, really. We just went quarterback and tight end in the first 4 picks, which is goofy. It is like I don't think I have ever done that in a draft ever.
Neither have I, but it just happened to fall to us that way. Where I feel like that made the most sense.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Take a chance on Michael Thomas, right? Like let's
see if we can get
Schultz
it.
Unless
Schultz
this
is a W,
guy,
dude.
Unless 6'2" takes Team 11 takes Michael Thomas right here.
That'd be really messed up with 3 receivers, and we've been saying it. Everyone's gonna know that you're just copying us.
Well, he did take Darren Waller instead of
I would have taken Schultz over Darren Waller.
Dylan.
This is some serious Dobbins slander.
Clyde, let's go. We taking Michael Thomas here, 6'3".
Clyde Edwards-Helaire went over J.K. Dobbins. Yeah,
this would be some insane value for Dobbins, but we really
it really would, yeah.
But also, it's just like the injury stuff. If we're gonna take a risk on injury, give me the guy who's gonna catch passes. This is the other problem. Give me
the guy that
catch passes.
Give me the guy that had that led the league in receiving yards. So
right.
Yeah. I think Michael Thomas. I'm Michael Thomas's strongest soldier. Michael Thomas is why we have this podcast in the first place.
Taking a guy with his injury history is just super risky, but he is a Buckeye, so I'll stand by it.
Michael Thomas is steeped in stay hot lore for many different reasons. Report: Michael Thomas expected to play versus the Falcons week 1.
Oh, dude, just go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
he's a Buckeye, baby. I close my eyes. I see the 2015 Alabama 1-foot catch at the end of the half from Evan Spencer, man.
Bro, that play.
That's one of the best plays
beautiful.
I've ever seen, dude.
Literally, it is. No, it's an amazing play.
Be wary of Davis. Yeah,
Michael Thomas.
I'm not taking Gabe Davis over Michael Thomas. I'm sorry.
I like Gabe Davis, but I'm not taking him over Michael Thomas.
I like Gabe Davis too.
But over Michael Thomas?
Seth, you know what we want you to do. You've got to do it, man.
Take
the
Burrow
double stack.
With Jamar, Higgins, and Burrow, that would go crazy.
Although, see, here's the thing. It's like you may be able to get better value on the Brady stack later with Godwin, which could be not that bad.
No, you wouldn't. The Burrow stack is the move here.
All right, yeah, Burrow. Come on.
Burrow stack. Come on. Do it.
Chad, how are we feeling?
Wait. Dude, if you go Dobbins here, you would have that would be pretty good value for your second running back. I'll say that. But
Burrow is so much better than JK. This is everything. You may have listened to me slander Burrow and hype up J.K. Dobbins, but that was all lies.
Look, either way, you're taking an Ohio State player, so you can't lose.
You can't lose.
Bro, are y'all?
I mean,
yes, we are.
Yeah, that's the smartest pick. That's the expert pick. Is Joe Burrow in the 6th for the double stack.
The double.
You never hear fantasy people talk about how good of a move that is because they didn't think anyone would actually be lucky enough to experience the opportunity.
You have that. Yes, he did it. Yes.
Sweet.
Yes, let's go.
Sweet. That's going to be an awesome team.
Common SP the key W.
Common Seth Peacock W. Burrow.
Is that bad? Is that bad value for Burrow? I really have no idea. I know it's not.
I mean, if Burrow throws 20
I think the stack is like
Chase
I am
Higgins,
pro stack.
If he throws 20 touchdowns to Chase and Higgins, that's a shit ton of points.
Which is very possible.
It's very possible.
I would say if both of those guys didn't add up to 20 touchdowns, I'd be pretty stunned.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a voicemail in. Oh shit! Okay, hold on. I got it.
What's good, y'all? It's Seth Peacock, Commissioner of the Making Maniacs. Some people know me as SP the Key. Theo, Blaiden, Matt, watching the live stream, you can hear it in the background. Wish you guys luck for this upcoming season. I want to ask you guys what you guys think about the Steelers this season, because that's my team. Hey, man, brother, bless up.
What are our thoughts on the Steelers this season?
Well,
first of all,
I think that
bless
I
up.
think they have the worst. I think they have the worst offensive line, and they've got Mitch Trubisky behind the worst offensive line as their starter. So that doesn't like move me. Well, it does in a bad direction. Yeah. So I guess I'm not super high on a Trubisky behind a dog shit offensive line, but I do think that their defense is going to be way better than it was last year. I don't think they're going to be the worst team in the league against the run again, not even close to it. And they've still got 3 like first team All-Pro guys, and I like Levi Wallace. I thought that was a good addition to their secondary. So yeah, I think that they are really going to need the defense to carry. I think it could. The skill position talent is also really good. I guess maybe there's a world where if Pickett starts, they're this year's Bengals, where you've got a bad offensive line, but the skill position talent is so good that, and Pickett goes gamer mode and just hits a bunch of 30-yard passes because no one respects him and lets him take it, and then he just takes advantage of it, and then the defense is pretty good. So maybe they'll be this year's Bengals, but I don't think so.
I don't think so. Their defense is going to be really good. People forget that like they brought on Brian Flores to like be a defensive assistant. I think that is going to make like a significant impact. I think he's going to have like a large role to play in that defense. And then like Mike Tomlin's never had a losing record as a head coach. So like at the very least, they're going to be competitive. They always are. They're like with Najee and like I love Pickens. I thought that was an amazing pick, and like Claypool's good, Deontay's good. Everyone's super high on Pat Freiermuth in that building. So yeah, they have the assets to get stuff done. Good. Freiermuth is solid. Didn't he have like 7 touchdowns last year?
I don't know. Rookie tight ends never do anything unless they're Kyle Pitts. So like, yeah, Freiermuth it didn't go quite like Pitts crazy, but he's going to be a good tight end.
Yeah. So I mean, I think they'll still be like a solid team. Like there's a world where the Steelers are better than the Browns this year. I'll say that much.
That is true. There is a world where they have a better offense and much better defense than they had last year, and they made the playoffs last year. Like Big Ben sucked so much last year. He was ass, dude. He's terrible. So,
but on the other side of that is like Big Ben was getting the ball out quickly. Like
Trubisky's but not accurately.
Not accurately, but like you're gonna get sacked more this year with Trubisky and Pickett than you did last year. So that's gonna be the one thing, is that you're gonna be in a lot of negative yardage situations a lot of times. So I don't know how much I don't love how that's gonna impact their offense.
Team 6 is insane. Who is that? Kupp, Chubb, Elliott, Bateman, Hurts. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Getting Chubb at 2.7, chef's kiss.
I really hope Michael Thomas is good. So much. I have so much riding on the health.
This is the second year in a row in a stay hot league where you've gone Michael Thomas.
Yeah. Last year it didn't work at all, and it totally sunk. It totally sunk my season. But this year,
we also taken Odell.
I was right about Odell. I don't even care.
We could take Odell. I mean, he's gonna get picked up eventually once he's like.
I want to take Odell.
Once he's healthy, like
on my radar though, it's gonna be so late into the season.
Yeah, November.
Maybe. Yeah, once he's like recovered, ready to go. But hey, he's gonna be a playoff master for someone. Renfro just went tough. Renfro would be if Renfro fell to us at 7-10, that would have been crazy. But
yeah,
it wasn't meant to be, I suppose. Cooper seems to be falling. Christian Kirk is still available. I like Christian Kirk as a pick.
I don't hate Christian Kirk.
I don't hate it either. I wish we could have gotten him.
He's still available.
Oh. Well, he's not going to be.
We'll see. He's ranked number 102. He's ranked behind Olave and Ayuk and London
That's so crazy.
and Lazard. That's crazy to me too. Like, I think like at the very least, the Jags are gonna throw the ball to him.
Damn, AJ Dillon and J.K. Dobbins that late is highway robbery. It really is highway robbery.
Yeah.
Cam Akers going like,
Bro took
Yeah.
McCaffrey at the 1-2 and then waited 5 rounds to take another running back and got J.K. Dobbins.
yeah, that's a nice.
W move on your part, man.
I think Dillon might be better than. I think Dillon honestly might have a better season than Leonard Fournette, and he got Leonard Fournette like 3 rounds ahead.
You got both of them.
How do y'all feel about pub subs? That was my dinner before the draft. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know what
No
pub
one's ever
subs.
heard of that.
No one's
Pub
ever-
subs? What? I'm gonna look that up real quick.
I had Firehouse subs for the first time the other day.
Oh, Publix.
Oh, well, yeah, we're not from the South.
Yeah. I mean, Publix is like nice.
I'm sure it's good. Publix is
Yeah.
a nice.
But like,
James Conner and Leonard Fournette were running backs. 5 and 6 last year.
Daniels in the chat said that pub subs are S tier.
Yeah, I believe it. Publix is high quality.
Yeah.
Publix
Hawkinson at
subs,
the
y'all bugging.
612.
We don't have Publix.
They're not as good as Jimmy John's, I'm afraid.
No, no,
Jimmy John's clears, man.
no.
Love me some Jimmy John's.
Hyping up cold cuts.
What's wrong with cold cuts, man?
Where else can you
Nice.
get it? Where else can you get a 16-inch BLT? Nowhere.
You can make one your own.
I feel like that's
So-
not true. I feel like there's other places you could get that.
I've never seen anywhere you can get a 16-inch sub. So
Number
Number
12,
12,
no
no
cucumber.
cucumber. You
Jimmy
know me
John's
so
is
hey,
well.
cucumber slaps. I don't.
Jimmy
why are
John's
people
is a
anti-cucumber?
tier. Yeah, they are a tier. A tier that is low. on the
Oh,
tier list.
dude, don't say that.
Yo. Subway is clear of Jimmy John's, and that's just not a high standard. Subway is one of my favorite fast food places. It's a take
Bro,
that
Subway's ass, bro. You made the sandwich.
Theo, the hell is there to eat in Arizona? Everything but Publix, man. Like, Publix are a southern thing, right? Just not from the
Yeah,
south.
it's a southern thing. Theo, are you of the are you on team bro you made the sandwich when people say they don't
I am,
like-
bro. You made the people, bro. You did make the sandwich. I've never gotten anything but my one sandwich, my like Philly cheesesteak thing from Subway. It's never failed me. Subway
Amari
tastes
Cooper
like
went.
cat food. Not the sandwich I get.
Theo thinks the cats are living it up.
Yeah,
These 2-minute picks are hitting right now.
They really are. And people are taking every bit of that 2 minutes. Drake London 7-2. He's supposed to be wide receiver 1 in Atlanta. So,
Amari Cooper at the 7th.
Matt, is that a steal? You're high on Amari Cooper.
I like it.
my buddy Gavin from Arizona said he was going to get lunch, and I haven't heard from him in years. Subway isn't even real bread. That is why it is good. Subway isn't even real bread. Yes, that is why it is good. Subway bread is like classified by the U.S. government as like a cake because there's so much like sugar in it. At least that's what my old
Yo,
roommate
what?
told me. That's what my
A
old
cake?
roommate told me. Yeah, it's like
That's-
it's not even like on the like it's got so
Yo.
much shit in it that it doesn't even classify as bread. It's like technically a cake. And my roommate, you know, he had to spend a night. I don't know if he's like totally trustworthy, but that's what he told me. And I'm like, I don't care. would be-
Sources are saying that.
Sources are saying that it's delicious. All right.
Well, the bread from Jimmy John's is delectable.
Bad. No, it's cold. It's borderline stale.
Oh, I
You-
want my
you
cake
could get
bread.
it.
It
You-
has to taste like cake and
I had
chocolate
to
chip
taste like-
cookies, or I
No,
won't eat
no,
it.
It tastes.
Lame.
I could just eat the Subway bread with nothing on it. I think it's so good.
Because it's cake.
Subway tuna doesn't even have tuna. It's still better than whatever garbage Subway Jimmy John's can sell me.
I might go get a Jimmy John's sandwich now just to prove a point.
Matt's gonna
I already
leave the draft and go
proved
get a
the
Jimmy
point.
John's sandwich.
Who is even
Yeah,
left right now?
Christian Kirk.
I think that's the guy we got to have our eye on. Obviously, it makes no sense to say this when all of our opponents and competitors are
Olave
you
just
know,
went.
in this with us.
Goddard
but,
just went. I would say, I mean, Kareem Hunt wouldn't be a terrible, terrible pick. Because even if he gets traded, someone's going to use him in abundance.
You're so true to that.
Is Gabe
But like,
Gabe Davis simply must be oh yeah.
he went at 7-3. Penny's still available, Theo.
You know I love me some Penny. You know I love me some Penny.
So when are we taking Ramondre Stevenson? That's the real question.
I would be totally down to take Penny at this point. I think that he's got high upside. I would be down to take Kadarius Toney. I would be
Yeah.
down to take potentially
Christian
at this
Kirk to
point.
me seems like the best player available. But
I would perhaps be down to take Drake London, but he is already gone.
yeah, London's gone, Gabe Davis is gone, Olave's gone, Goddard's gone, Amari Cooper's gone. Hunter Renfro's gone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we need a third receiver at this point. I would say Kirk makes the most sense. And then if we can get like Penny on the swing or
Yeah, if Kirk is there, we send in that pick in a second, but not sure that he will be.
I'm hoping, fingers crossed.
Why is Justin Tucker, top 5 Tucker, still on the board? It's a great question.
Oh, Penny just went at the 7-8.
King.
That's heartbreaking. Thoughts on Cece's pizza? I like Cece's.
Never had it.
I had it when I was like 7 and they had macaroni pizza. And I was like, that is awesome. But outside of that, I couldn't tell you how good it actually is.
I'm a fan. It's a fun experience. Hoping
He's going to take a second running back.
he has to.
You have to, man.
You have to.
You have to take a second running back.
You don't
You
have,
have
a choice.
to.
You have to.
You are required by law to
I
take a
hear
second.
Sam J. Pirine is still on the board.
Sandwich
Here,
P.
Chris
Ryan.
Evans is still available.
Chris Evans is
somehow.
still there.
Damian Harris, Miles Sanders, Kareem Hunt, Cordero Patterson.
You could. When do we get into Tyler Boyd range, dude? Because
God.
nothing's stopping you.
Nothing is
Tony
stopping
Pollard.
you.
All right, so we're taking Christian Kirk here, right?
Oh yeah, send that in.
All right.
immediately.
No questions. No questions asked. All right. So Penny's gone. So as far as a running back 3, we have quarterback, running back, receiver, and tight end all filled as far as starters.
Yeah, we just need. We just need players now. Now we're just picking whoever we like.
Yeah.
I would love to take. Is Chase Edmonds still there?
Edmonds, he is. For Miami?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
like that
bad.
pick.
Do you worry that I feel like the Dolphins like to rotate? Well, I guess with a new coach that might be a little bit different. I don't know.
Patterson. Don't hate taking Patterson.
Cordero Patterson would be a fun pick.
It would be a fun pick.
Patterson would be a fun pick. Could take some rookies if we like. Like Garrett Wilson would be a good pick to get up here.
Would it?
Not like at the 8-3, but like a little bit later. Just thinking about guys, man.
Bradley Beal? That's it. Why haven't we considered him?
Bradley Beal.
Bradley
What's
Beal.
wrong?
What about Gibson? I'm good, man.
What about him? That's one of those situations where I totally see the world where like he's still fantasy like not bad and where he's a good pick here. I'm not.
Speaking of Chase
I
Edmonds,
don't-
he just
someone
went
else.
He just went at the 7-Eleven.
7-11.
That's interesting. I think we just bring him up and he goes off the point.
Yeah,
Elijah
it's
Moore just went at the 12.
This is
No,
a world.
literally,
this
Team
is-
11 is literally like guys that we talked about
And then
but didn't
missed
take.
on. We get some credit if Team 11 wins this whole thing because
It's really our team.
we debated all of these guys.
Except for like Waller
Um,
and Allaire. That's it.
I'd like to take Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius Toney wouldn't be a terrible pick.
This is a.
Kareem Hunt just went at the 8-1.
Mhm.
I like that pick. Shit, I mean, or James Robinson is still available.
Is
He
Ramondre
tore his Achilles,
Stevenson-
right?
Ramondre Stevenson's available.
Running back who tore his Achilles. I am okay.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather have Ramondre and get potential big.
Was
value.
DeAndre Hopkins off the board?
He is not.
Ooh, I don't think that he is.
He is not.
That's an
not?
interesting idea, Matt.
It is. When's he supposed to be back? Week 6?
Something like
I
that.
think it's week 7.
Okay.
There's like a minute delay. Nope, you're copying me. I'm playing.
Team
It's your
11's
team,
picking
buddy.
Tony now.
I'm being negative.
It's Team 11, a.k.a. Stay Hot Sloppy Seconds.
So true. Cordero getting heavily slept on. Maybe. There's a couple guys that I don't hate the Hopkins pick.
Hopkins would be interesting. So, okay, receivers available. It's Hopkins, Lazard, Ayuk.
Oh, I do love me some Alan Lazard.
How many touchdowns is he going to have this year, Theo?
15.
At least 15.
15.
15 touchdowns. He's gonna lead
Ayuk,
the league.
Lockett, Traylon Burks, Woods, Claypool, Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, Pickens, Garrett Wilson.
I will say that Lazard and D-Hop and Tony are my 3 favorite receivers left.
I
And
like
also
D-Hop.
like Ramondre. I also
Running
like-
backs, I like Patterson. I'm not anti Ramondre Stevenson either. We're on the clock now. Minute 50 and counting.
Okay, we can go Lazard.
You
Let's do
sound.
it.
You
Oh
sound
no,
No,
he just went at the 8-2. Ah!
Oh, no, this
there's
guy.
no way.
This
there's
guy.
no way.
That
there's
is
no
interesting.
way.
Right after I take them.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
alright.
so
Well-
okay, Hopkins is available.
This
if you wanna
team
take
could
him.
use a little high-end talent with Hopkins.
Yeah, let's go.
honestly.
Yeah.
Let's go high upside.
All right. Hopkins it is.
What are you talking about? We have we have the best offense's number 1 receiver. We have the guy who's going to have the most catches in the league at receiver 2. We have another receiver number 1, and then we have DeAndre Hopkins. Those are our 4 receivers. What are we talking about here? And then our running backs are Alvin Kamara. We have the best tight end, and then Dameon Pierce is going to be another running back one. We're all good.
Yeah.
Team 11 is really sniping the whole goddamn trap.
So sad. Team 11, we're taking some credit if they win.
It's all fun and games till us and Team 11 are the worst 2 teams.
If Team 11 is one of the worst, yeah. If that happens, then we're just proven frauds.
Bro thinks he's stay hot.
Ah.
That's the
Man.
podcast name, man.
Man.
Man. All right. So who are we looking to get at the next chunk of picks?
We'll see. I don't even know if I want to say guys I like anymore. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
making shit up.
It's been
Oh,
ruined
man.
by some of the competitors.
I really think that
if I can
Robbie-
call them that.
Robbie Anderson is should be the next wide receiver. Off the
Right.
board.
Isaiah Spiller really moves me, man. I don't know. Ask us some questions, guys. Turns out it's Matt drafting for Team 11.
That'd be a great bit.
That'd be a pretty funny bit.
I
Matt
would
just,
not have drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Chase Edmonds. I would have
Any
taken.
chance Hobbs' elite production last year was more steroids than talent? He is getting older. No, I don't think that PEDs. I don't think that guys who get popped for PEDs are really taking enough to be like, oh yeah, D-Hop was all PEDs. I don't know. I just don't think that that's the case. I
Yeah.
think that maybe they're taking some stuff that helps them. I don't know in some way, but like that something that would turn them from like washed into dominant receiver. That doesn't. I don't think that's true. He wasn't even good last year on PEDs. I just don't think that's true about DeAndre Hopkins. I think he would have led the league in touchdowns if he didn't get hurt. And go watch the Titans game. That's what I would say.
well, guys that just went: Ramondre Stevenson, Brandon Ayuk, Zach Ertz, and Kadarius Toney.
Zach Ertz is a good pick.
I agree.
Zach
Well-
Ertz still has juice left. I think people think he's washed. He still has some juice in him.
I think so too. And I think it's good that he's going to be the only receiver over 6 foot in that lineup.
James Cook at 8'8". I like James Cook a decent amount, but I don't know about at 8'8". Robert Woods. Oh, your guy Dawson Knox went, Matt.
That's too bad. He's great. That's the guy who should be getting hype as a Bills pass catcher, not Gabe Davis. Dawson Knox 110 targets.
Hey, all I'm saying is
Easily.
Dawson Knox made my top 100. Gabe Davis did not.
Very true.
Draft Sammy Watkins and cut him after week 1. The Sammy Watkins week 1 breakout may very well happen again, man. If Lazard is out week 1 and Christian Watson, like Watkins' draft is against a Viking secondary, Watkins probably will get like 90 yards week 1 or something.
That'd be pretty funny.
Who just went? Oh, Robert Woods.
Dak Prescott MVP season this year. Dak Prescott's nice, man. Like he's legit good.
We've seen James Jones lead the league in touchdowns. James Jones was him. We saw James Jones lead the league in touchdowns, and that's why you want Alan Lazard on your fantasy team, unless you're going to be a loser and take him a pick before us.
Unless you're gonna be a loser. That team is really just stay hot too.
It really is. It really is.
Gibson just went. Thank God someone. I was tired of seeing him on the board. I'm like, I'm not taking him. I don't care. I don't care if it's the last pick in the draft. I am not taking Antonio Gibson.
I would take him with the last pick.
The last pick. What about second to last? What about second to last?
The lower you guys go without drafting Isaiah, likely the lower your chances of winning the league drop. How many times has Theo said we've seen James Jones lead the league in touchdowns? A lot.
Oh,
I've
okay.
said it a lot.
Actually, no. Isaiah Likely is actually nice.
Oh yeah.
That man's actually so good.
He was nice in college when I scouted him. I think I had like a 2nd-round grade on him, maybe a 3rd.
I like Coastal Carolina.
Grayson McCall is an interesting player.
You know who went to Coastal Carolina?
Uh,
If you can think of the particular Coastal Carolina player I'm thinking of, I'd be stunned.
who went to Coastal Carolina that's not Grayson McCall and Isaiah Likely? I don't know. I'll let chat get a shot at it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Who would I care about?
A Hornets player, perhaps? A Carolina?
Could it be
not a Hornets player. I'm thinking football.
Oh.
Could it be like, I don't even know. Like
I
Mike
hope I'm
Tolbert?
right about this player.
Is it like Mike Tolbert?
Yes, it's Mike Tolbert.
Is it Mike Tolbert?
Mike Tolbert, Coastal Carolina legend.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah.
No way. That
I
is
had to
such
double
like,
check. I'm like, maybe he didn't go there, and I made that up in my head, but no.
That's so fun. I'm a real friend for like
You
remembering.
are a real friend for knowing that.
Like Mike Tolbert's like your favorite player. Him and Thomas Davis.
Mike Tolbert was a big boy. I'm looking at
He
pictures
was,
of him.
he was a big boy.
Especially, he slimmed down in the league too, I guess. Like, I'm looking at him at Coastal Carolina, and
He's big as hell.
he was big as hell.
He's like 5'9", like 240.
You know,
I'm not making that up.
I know.
He was
I know.
shifty though, dude. It was awesome.
No, watching him on the Panthers was like, it was.
He was great in 2015. That's all I know.
Cordero Patterson just went. Tyler Lockett just went. Tom Brady just went.
2015.
That's it, dude.
He averaged 4.1 yards per carry in 2015.
Yeah, but he had that one really awesome touchdown reception against the Eagles.
Yeah, where he broke like 4 tackles. That was
Yes.
Mike
insane.
Tolbert averaged more yards per attempt than Chuba Hubbard that year.
Bring Mike Tolbert back.
God damn it.
Christian McCaffrey with 36-year-old Mike Tolbert is running back too.
Where will Calvin Ridley go next offseason? The Green Bay Football Packers.
I'm throwing in the football in there.
Yeah, isn't that like the
Not the-
Giants thing? The New York Football.
You could say it for any
Giants?
team. The Carolina Football Panthers.
The Cleveland Football Browns.
There you go.
Cleveland is a football town. That's facts. So like,
It's too
we
bad
can say that.
they're the city that had LeBron.
Yeah. LeBron deserved to go to a real basketball town like the Minnesota Timberwolves when I lived in Minnesota, and then the Phoenix Suns when I lived in Phoenix.
Right. Yeah.
Ridley to
Treylon
Chicago
Burks.
is a done deal. No, his brother, the other Riley Ridley, is going to tell him, "Don't come here."
Don't come here. The
Hear
Houston
me out. Washington football
Texans.
team. Not Riley Ridley. Calvin Ridley, after everything he's been to, would willingly go to the Washington Commanders. No. Get real.
Get real. Sky Moore just went. That's not a bad pick. Sky Moore is going to be pretty good.
Kyler
gonna be up here in
Fackrell
a
to the
couple
Ravens.
picks,
Did that
no?
actually happen? Packers legends Kyler Fackrell. Kyler Fackrell had one of the fakest 10-sack seasons I've ever seen in my life. I think it was 10.
All right. We're getting up to our pick again. At the 9-10, 10-3.
Definitely could use some more running backs.
You know who I
Yeah, we
like?
need some more.
I'm a
Bring on the
big,
backs, I say.
bring
More
on-
backs.
Bring
He
me,
did at 10.5.
bring me Nyheim Hines.
James
can't
Cook
talk.
and Singletary stacking. That's
That's
killer.
pretty. Bring me Nyheim Hines, please. With the
Don't
9-10.
Hate the Nyheim Hines pick.
I mean, what was it? The
I
Colts
think
coach said that like they wanted to get him involved in the offense more.
Nyheim Hines is a fine pick. I do think Rashad White.
Damn it!
No,
My-
that's all right.
Yeah,
I
can't
think Kenneth Walker potentially is a good pick here. Obviously very good coming out of school, and
He's on a big running offense. It's like we're getting down to it here. It's like
Hey,
how much would you have? How many carries does he need to be running back? 30, 35.
Yeah.
Problem is, let's see, Pete. Why is Mike Florio calling Pete Carroll Peter Carroll? No timetable for his return.
Jeez.
Well, okay, Ken Walker is good, but like, you know who else is good in that backfield? Travis Homer.
We're not hyping up Travis Homer.
Come on,
Travis
man.
Homer slander?
Melvin Gordon, maybe. I don't hate Melvin Gordon here. The running backs available are Miles Sanders, Ken Walker, Melvin Gordon, James Robinson, Michael Carter, Alexander Madison.
It sounds like Walker could be back week 1, but it's kind of murky and a little scary when he's a
I honestly,
anyway.
I never thought I would say this late. I don't hate Miles Sanders.
Oh,
But
is he still there?
Yeah, I said Miles Sanders was available.
Oh yeah, take him.
Take him?
Oh yeah.
is he listed even as a running back 1?
Oh yeah, for sure he is.
I mean, it's either him or what, Gainwell?
It's not Gainwell. Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders did not rush. He rushed for 750 yards and 0 touchdowns last season.
That's because Jalen Hurts gets all the touchdowns.
That's true. That messes him up so bad, doesn't it? Where did he finish last year?
No, dude. He's gonna be fine. He averages 5.1 carries in his 5.1 yards per carry. He is a good running back. He catches.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders played 12 games and he was running back 45. It's a little dicey.
Where did Gainwell finish last year?
I think even higher than him, honestly. We're not. Are we on the clock right now?
I would take.
We are on the clock. We have a minute left.
I don't know, dude.
Miles Sanders is. What about Robinson?
James Robinson.
What about Rashad White?
He's due for positive.
I would take Miles Sanders. I really would. Even though he said, don't take me in fantasy.
I would say either Sanders or Robinson. Those would be my two. Well, when's Robinson supposed to be? Is he supposed to be back?
He's supposed to be back week 1, I think.
Okay.
Who took the Bills defense? I'll give you that one, man.
30 seconds.
War room is melting down. I'll leave it up to you guys. I don't.
God damn.
I would take Miles Sanders. All
right.
Okay. Let's take Miles Sanders. The team sucks, Theo. This is all your fault.
Yeah, man.
What triple stack? There's a triple stack?
Yeah, Burrow.
Oh, the Burrow. Okay. I don't know if I considered that a triple stack, but okay, here it is.
Look, the peer pressure to draft Joe Burrow was insane, but you guys wanted a triple stack so bad, I had to give it to y'all. We triple stacked like a Big Mac, man. We going crazy, but I'm not gonna lie to you, BLAIDEN, I only drafted T. Higgins to piss you off.
Yo, fuck you for that, man. See, I knew someone was gonna do that. Because T. Higgins is going to be nice.
I appreciate that, Seth. Drafting the triple stack. I feel like there's no way you would have just picked Burrow right there otherwise. That was a very honorable fantasy football 6th round draft selection.
It was.
And he's going to be good because
you'll go down, and no matter how the team does, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history more than the winner.
Trey Lance went at the 11. Okay, Stay Hot team is starting to make his own picks now. Melvin Gordon went at the 12. Derek Carr at 10-1.
Your boy? We're still going to be able to get Rashad White. Hopefully.
We could still get James Robinson.
Rashad White's better than James Robinson, man. Rashad White. Leonard Fournette, you guys don't realize how fraudulent Leonard Fournette is. Leonard Fournette is fat. He's inefficient. He can't catch. Like I searched Leonard Fournette. Let's see. Leonard Fournette could see a reduced workload this season, says Fantasy Pros. They're gonna realize that he's not that dude.
We're on the clock. Oh, did we lose Matt?
Did we?
It looks
We
like
did.
we did.
No. He's
Now we have to make this pick.
log
without
on. We got to take someone from Clemson while he's gone.
him. Every chat, give us someone from Clemson to pick right now.
Sammy Watkins.
Fuck no, man. We take Sammy Watkins. Nah. Gotta get a Clemson guy.
Leo for he is a huge fraud. If Rojo wasn't also a bum, he would have lost. If Ronald Jones wasn't a chronic fumbler and pass dropper, Leonard Fournette would have never sniffed the top of the depth chart. So I would take Rashad White.
Renfro is not there. Trevor Lawrence.
Rodgers, what are we doing, man? We've got Herbert. Oh, we already took Hopkins. You're right.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. You would take Rashad White here.
I would take Rashad White here. I really would.
All right. Tampa Bay running back, Rashad White. I'll give you a bone, Theo.
Rashad White. He is better than Leonard Fournette. Leonard Bumette. I swear to God.
We'll see if the Buccaneers realize it.
They do. They're already seeing a reduced workload for fantasy pros, who is never wrong.
We could take Trevor as like a backup QB at some point.
Backup quarterbacks are useless, dude. We never want to take a backup.
Man. Oh, Matt's internet went out.
It's so horrible.
Theo, when are you coming to Ohio?
Hopefully never.
Tough. So in about a week and a half, I have to do an acoustic performance. I need some song ideas to play.
For an acoustic song?
Yeah, like 3 acoustic guitars is what it's probably going to be.
Acoustic
So
song ideas.
I'll give you like songs that I've been like thinking already. Because we don't pick for a minute. So, oops, wrong playlist.
What's going on?
Oh, welcome back,
He's
Matt.
back. We took Rashad White in your
We took Rashad
absence.
White.
I took control of the
You
draft.
made an executive decision. But
May have thought about another wide receiver there.
yeah,
I don't know who's
I
on the
get that.
board, but I can't hate that move. I don't hate Rashad White at all.
Rashad White, I legitimately think for any sort of league that gives you points for catching a pass, like I legitimately think Rashad White like is gonna be all right.
So songs I'm thinking about for an acoustic show. Knights of Sidonia by Muse.
Who?
Theo doesn't know Muse. It's okay.
I know Madness by Muse.
Okay. That's like not one of their best songs, but yeah. Listen to Knights of Sidonia. It's a legit good song. Summertime by Doc Watson.
I like that.
Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish.
I wouldn't sing that.
I'm Not the Only One by Sam Smith.
Who's singing it?
It'll be me. Probably.
Okay.
We'll see how I don't think if the guitar part is intricate, then I will end up doing like lead guitar, quote unquote. And if it's intricate, then I can't sing it. We're gonna do Viva La Vida again. It's something that we know and is easy. And then we might do Run by Joji again.
I would go of those. I think Summertime is the best acoustic.
Summertime. I like Summertime a lot.
The Sam Smith song. Like I feel like you've got to kind of be a lead vocalist to sing a Sam Smith song.
I've already tried. It's not as difficult of a song to sing as you would think. You just have to. It just takes a little bit of air that sometimes I don't have. But
I get that.
Idol.
what?
American Idol winner.
supermassive black hole acoustic
Dude,
version.
you'll be the only person to win American Idol and The Bachelor.
Yo, that would actually hold on.
It's in your wheelhouse.
It's in my wheelhouse.
Your talent is undeniable.
Well, okay, no, I can't win The Bachelor.
Well, then the other one, whichever one of those two shows that you.
Well,
could, like,
no, I'm saying I can't go on like the Bachelorette or The Bachelor.
Why not? Oh well.
I'm locked
Yes.
down.
Yes, you have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
We'll
now.
save. Okay.
Tons of
We'll
people
save
have
this bit.
girlfriends and go on The Bachelor. All right.
Yeah, it
They
could
just
be like
stay
a
under-
total.
Yes.
It could be a total phony thing.
That
though.
happens
Could be
all
a
the time.
sham.
And
And then
they're
I would.
like,
I told.
So I
Oh, that's
win,
what
and then
happens.
we just like
you get the money, you get the fame, and then you break up, and then you just, you know,
That's the whole.
happens all
That's the whole
time.
deal.
that's the whole deal. I'll run it by I'll run it by Sophia. See what she thinks.
Yeah. Tell her you'll get a bag. All right.
Tell her I'll get a bag. Then
You
we can
would.
live in a big house in LA.
You could.
How much of a bag do you really get?
I
for
don't.
that?
I have no idea.
I don't know either, but you should sing a Kendrick song. You should do an acoustic
Yo,
version
I
of
am not
You.
doing. I am not
of
doing
You.
a Kendrick Lamar song.
Sing the acoustic.
There's gonna
You,
be
please.
children at this event. I am not
They
doing
No,
know
it.
we
hear it.
cry together then. Huh?
They need to hear it.
My sister is going to
What's
be
the best piece?
the best
I've never
Muse
heard of
song.
any of
It's
these
Knights of
songs.
Sidonia. It's Knights of
I'm
Sidonia.
guessing Uprising because those other two-
Uprising's a good one. Uprising's good. I like Uprising, but Knights of Sidonia is the best. Like by a pretty fair. Like Supermassive Black Hole is good. Uprising good. Knights of Sidonia is an amazing song.
What's going on
All
in
for
this
the bag.
draft?
All for the bag. Since we
Kenneth
last
Walker,
picked,
go.
Alexander Madison went, Rogers went, Ken Walker went at the 10-6. Daryl Henderson went after him, then James Robinson, Chase Claypool, Michael Carter, and Pat Fryermuth. Pat Fryermuth could be like a legit starter tight end.
I may have gone with Kenneth Walker over Rashad White. I won't lie to you. But
Yeah, both are. Yeah.
I was feeling James Robinson.
Robinson's also not bad. I think all those guys are in a similar tier. Ken Walker, yeah, he's quite good. And in a world where Rashad Penny gets hurt and Rashad Penny is a little injury prone, that would be nice. But I don't know.
dude, I don't know, man. I am gonna have to disagree with that pick over Kenneth Walker.
Yes.
I
Kenneth
don't know.
Walker, yeah,
Wait,
we'll
who would
see.
you- who
We'll
would you
see.
t-
We'll see.
Who'd you say you would take over Kenneth Walker?
We took Rashad White over
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker. We'll see. Kenneth Walker has the mysterious injury where he might be back week 1. He might not
Dak
be back week 1.
Prescott. Dak Prescott at 11-1. That's kind of, I like that pick.
Yeah.
Except you already have Josh Allen. So I don't. So maybe that's a weird pick. I don't know why you did that.
I'm glad people are taking backup quarterbacks, though. That's good. More good players for us.
More for me.
Better fantasy
Receivers that are available still.
Maybe we
Why-
can trade for Ken Walker.
Why is Jameson on the pup list?
Jameson Williams?
Yeah.
Why is he
like,
on the physically unable to perform list?
Why is he still like recovering?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know he was like still. I thought he was like gonna be ready week 1.
Okay,
No.
it's just Leonard Fournette and then White and then Keyshawn Vaughn. That's okay. That's not as I for some reason I had it in my head there was another guy there in Tampa, and they're really
What? Oh, no.
Keyshawn Vaughn
No,
is
there
not
was
really
Gio
another guy.
Bernard, but I'm not too concerned.
No timetable.
Bro,
or
has
return
Josh
for
Allen and
Jameson
Dak
Williams.
Prescott. I mean, I'm not gonna
He
say
said a
that
quarterback.
Dak this late isn't value. It is.
It's great value, but you already have Josh Allen. We taking Kenny Galladay? Is that the move?
No.
Wait, you don't like Kenny Galladay there?
Oh, Kenny Galladay slammed. He hates Kenny Galladay.
Is it Romeo Dubs time?
Top QB performance. I'm looking at a stat. Top quarterback performances from week 1. Guess who led college football in EPA last week?
Was it Jordan Travis?
No, he was 12th. It was someone else in that game, though.
Oh, okay.
It was Jayden Daniels,
He-
ASU legend.
He was
Who was-
balling.
No, he was not balling.
No, he
bad.
was dealing. He
I
was-
hate EPA, man.
Nah, he was dealing. He was making some nice throws his receivers cannot catch.
Jayden Daniels was literally taking 20 years to make a read in that game. It was crazy. I mean, it wasn't
Receivers-
crazy because
receivers couldn't get open, man.
Where does Ben Bryant rank on that list?
Ben Bryant.
Bench
I can only see the
Bryant.
top 15. We'll see if I can look
Well,
at
then you aren't gonna see him.
Jamison Williams went at the 11-5.
It's pronounced Romeo Dobbs. No, it's Dubs. It's Romeo Dubs.
Is it Romeo or Romeo?
It's Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs. All right.
Brian Edwards, obvious at 11-10.
Has Traylon Burks gone? Traylon Burks.
I think he has. Yes.
Yeah, a couple rounds ago.
Yep. 9-4.
Did he actually?
He went at the 9-4.
When I was watching KJ Jefferson film, I was like, yeah, I'm in on Traylon Burks again. Traylon Burks is.
Oh wait, not Jameis. It was Jamal Williams that went at the 11-5.
Sense.
You can see how that
It's
I can make that
Dobbs. I
mistake.
swear to God, is it? No, I don't care. I'm pretty sure it's Dubs. Romeo
It
Dubs.
looks like Dubs. W. I went thrifting yesterday, and guess what I bought?
What'd
a
you buy?
shirt.
I did not. I bought 2 W's.
2 like big W's, like
Yeah.
big like wooden ones.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with them?
Put them in my window.
Okay. Okay.
I like
okay,
that.
Okay.
I like that for you. I got a big one of those big wooden signs that says "Eat." I put it in my kitchen.
Eat.
Eat.
Tyler
got
Boyd
a-
just went. That's a good pick.
That is a good pick.
Wrong guy took him. What do I think about Traylon Burks? Traylon Burks, like his college film is ridiculous. Like he was so good. Like watching KJ Jefferson again, I remembered why I had him as wide receiver too. Like Traylon Burks was so incredible.
Bro,
So
Traylon Burks' game against Alabama might be like my favorite performance of like all last year.
yeah, no,
That game was because like they
He's
had
crazy.
no business being in that game at all.
no, Traylon
Zero
Burks, scary.
business. Julio just went at the 11-8. I was hoping he fell to us. I was feeling Julio at the 11-10. All right. Gallup's available, but I don't know when he's supposed to be back.
Not a bad pick though. I mean, we've taken so many
Oh,
injury
never mind.
prone.
Gallup just went.
Oh,
That is messed up for taking Tyler Boyd two
is.
spots before Seth. That would have been such a sweet pick.
And he knew what he was doing too. He was
Breaking
like,
out
I'm not allowing him to get the quadruple stack.
We can fix this. We can go in as commission
Yeah, we can fix
to
it.
force a trade.
All right, so Dubs, we could take Devontae Parker, Jarvis Landry, Dotson. I'm not taking Dotson personally. Isaiah McKenzie. DJ Chark is interesting. What are your thoughts on DJ Chark?
I think that he's a little underrated in terms
I
of
do too.
as a maybe a football player and as a ex receiver, but I don't know.
There aren't a ton of receivers.
I think
that
taking
I'm
one of the
loving.
Packers guys, whether that be Watson or Dobbs or whatever you want to say,
I agree. That's what I
think
would
that
do.
that's good value right here.
Do you like Dubs here? Is that your guy?
Do you like? Yeah, you're the Packers guy.
I'm
Dubs
the
or Watson.
Packers guy. It seems like Dubs has been more impressive through training. Like Dubs has been really nice through training camp. And I wasn't a huge Watson fan coming out of school, so I might go Dubs here. But I do think
We could also
Watson would
take
be fine.
take our boy Alec Pierce.
Maybe we go
Not this pick, but I agree.
Dubs
maybe
and
later.
Pierce for the next
Okay.
couple picks here. So yeah,
Dubs
Let's
here.
go Dubs.
yeah.
Dubs
let's do it.
time.
Take a couple
W.
shots on some rookies.
Yeah, you gotta
You're
get
also
some.
saying Jalen Tolbert. I like Jalen Tolbert decently, so.
Yeah, Dubs. I mean, he's interesting. I think that there's a world where he plays a lot. There's definitely a world where he plays a lot. I think there's maybe I don't know, maybe Watson was the pick. We'll find out.
Okay, so right now our starting lineup reads QB Herbert, running backs Kamara and Pierce, receivers Mike Williams, Michael Thomas, Christian Kirk, tight end Travis Kelce. But then we're kind of iffy about the flex. It could be Hopkins, but he's not going to be there till like
It's going to be
week
Miles
7.
Sanders or Rashad
Miles
White
Sanders,
until
Rashad White.
we're going to have a tough last flex. That's what I don't love about this. Yeah, if we'd gotten Tyler Boyd, we were in a little bit better of a spot. Like you feel a
I
little bit
have an
safer.
interesting idea for you guys. What if I don't love the Bears, but like I feel like Cole Kmet is one of the few guys on that team that Justin Fields might trust to get the ball to.
I feel like we said that last year, and then Cole Kmet didn't do jack shit.
Where did he
Sucked.
finish among tight ends?
Cole.
He had 600 yards
And
receiving.
How many
No, he had
touchdowns did he?
0 touchdowns.
0 touchdowns? Oh wait, that's the
0
projected.
touchdowns.
Can't read.
600 yards isn't so bad for a tight
A
end.
rookie
though.
in
And
a
it-
rough
when you-
offense.
Yeah.
600
And
yards for a rookie tight end
He's
from a
second-year tight
rookie
end.
quarterback. Oh, well, I'm
Second-year
saying
tight end.
But like last year, he had 600 yards as a rookie.
He had 93 targets. That could hit 100,
Yeah.
I think.
he needs some touchdowns, I'm afraid.
He
I'm
does
just
need
I'm,
some
I'm just saying
touchdowns.
if we're looking at guys for like a flex spot, like Cole Kmet could be that, or like Alec Pierce could be that.
Grab IK. Okay, this guy is talking about Isaiah Mckenzie. I don't think that's a horrible take to take Mckenzie. I do think that Yeah,
Jayden
like
Tolbert for Dallas just went.
Beasley was extremely fantasy relevant for a long time.
Isaiah McKenzie went at the 12-1.
No way.
Yeah.
He's unreal.
Unreal. I guess
So-
my only concern would be there is some competition for that spot with my boy Khalil Shakir. But yeah, Cole Kmet doesn't really move me. I do think it's interesting that there's a real chance that he hits 100 targets.
I don't know. We're in the 12th round, right?
One guy that might move me a little bit is AJ Green.
Is he still in?
Does he start for Arizona? Would he be wide receiver too? I guess that makes sense. It's like, okay, if we're waiting for Hopkins to get back, AJ
Yeah.
Green,
Is probably the guy that's going to get those targets. I guess he's.
maybe.
The thing is, everybody is like
We
he's
have
just not
50
getting.
seconds. We have 50 seconds, by the way.
Oh, I would take AJ Green here. I don't know why no one is talking about him. He was
You're taking
pretty
AJ
productive.
Green over Alec Pierce.
or Christian
Yes.
Watson. I don't know.
I don't hate AJ Green. I guess.
AJ Green is wide receiver too. Let's do it.
All right. Could be this is going to be such an interesting flex spot.
AJ Green is like 90 years old though.
But the thing is he's
we don't
only needs to be our
need
flex
him.
for those 6 games that Hopkins is out.
Yeah, and we can rotate guys at that spot. It's going to be interesting to see how that works
Rondale
out.
Moore. What jump do you guys think Rondale Moore is going to take, man? Like Rondale Moore is just a little gadget guy. Like he's not gonna. He's just not a real player, sadly.
Do you think there's any way we could turn the timer to 1 minute? Well, I don't suppose you have the power to do this.
I have no idea. Draft settings. I could do that.
You should.
Should we change it to 1 minute? Chat,
Yeah,
should
we're
we
gonna
change
change it to 1 minute.
Chat, should we change the timer to 1 minute? See what chat says. If chat agrees, I'll do it. We'll see if I know there's like a 30-second delay on chat. Quite possibly the biggest miss in
Green will
stay
get
hot
hurt in week
history.
2. I mean, okay.
Rondale Moore.
Yes.
Rondale Moore is. What do people think Rondale Moore is, man? What do people think Rondale Moore is?
I don't know. I don't have that strong of an opinion. I mean, this is we're round 12 here.
Rondale Moore had 1 touchdown and 400 yards.
We're changing it to
last
60
season.
seconds. Update.
1 touchdown and 400 yards. AJ Green had.
You now have a minute to make your draft picks.
I mean, Rondale Moore, I'm sure is going to get his fair share of work, but he's like a gadget guy there.
Yeah, he's not someone that
Like
you're
he's
gonna
not like
rely
he's
on.
not like an extra receiver going out, and we're trying to get the guy, and and the Cardinals offense that likes to throw the ball, or with a good quarterback. We're trying to just get the number 2 receiver for a sec.
Rondale is a speedster with good hands.
Just
that he
Tucker.
What?
does not have good hands. He does not have good hands.
He's a
Just-
speedster. I said.
He's a speedster.
Justin Tucker at the 12-4.
For one, he's a speedster.
First kicker off the board.
king.
Some would argue he should have gone higher.
I think he should have gone like 5th overall, something like that.
AJ Green is about to retire. As long as he makes it to week 6, we're all good.
You guys are ignoring the
wheels-
play here.
We just
We
need
just
him.
need him to survive
Look,
until
him
Scott
and Zach Ertz are the only tall wide receivers that are above 5'9" on the entire Arizona Cardinals team. When they get in the red zone, and they will get in the red zone, give me AJ Green.
They're gonna kill us on Twitter for this team.
They're
They
not gonna
are.
like it.
They're gonna kill us on Twitter for this team. This is why, dude, I hate fantasy content, man. It's like I draft a guy 1 spot too high. You're the biggest, dumbest idiot. This isn't a serious league. I'm seeing guys drafting in real life, people posting those videos on TikTok, like 4 quarterbacks go in the first round. But my 12th round wide receiver isn't this exact guy. I sold the draft.
Cardinals Cliff Kingsbury unsure if Zach Ertz will play next Sunday.
Buddy, this sounds like a 3 touchdown AJ Green game cooking up right now.
AJ Green week 1 masterclass? Hold on.
That's interesting.
Rondale Moore makes 1 catch. Hands go to 99 on Madden. So we're taking
Wait. Cardinals wide receiver Rondale Moore dealing with undisclosed injury.
Dude, it's
Yo.
just gonna AJ Green. Is
AJ
set
Green's
for
gonna get a
15 targets
30.
week 1.
You guys don't understand the play here. Did
Hollywood Brown
All
die?
this for him to get 40.
Look,
He's
Hollywood's gonna have a nice.
5'5", bro.
Hollywood Brown is gonna have a nice game. He is gonna be okay. But there's room for one more. I mean, Christian Kirk and Hopkins and AJ Green, they all had like 800 yards last year.
All right.
Eno
so
Benjamin masterclass.
for our
need
last
to tell me
bench
first.
spot, do we want it to be a running back or a receiver? I feel like it should be.
I would take AJ Green again if I could.
I would take Alec Pierce with our next pick if he is there. I think. he
Guys, should I
might
start
be.
Heinz or Penny week 1? Penny.
I would probably agree. Who is Seattle? Oh, they're playing Denver. Yeah, I guess.
I do kind of agree that MT and DeAndre Hopkins both like working out and being great is probably a little bit.
We're
But
playing
but if one of them does,
If one of them does, we'll be okay.
yeah, and then we're just fucking around with the flex roll trying to get that right. Like, but
Like
if both
AJ
of them,
Green is gonna be the steal of the draft.
imagine if both of those guys work out, then all of a sudden like Christian Kirk is our flex.
David Slavier, David Njoku.
I'm a fan of David Njoku.
Can we put him at the flex?
Yes,
Yeah.
it can be a wide receiver, running back, or tight end. I would take either Komet or Njoku at tight end. If you wanted to go receiver, I would take Alec Pierce.
I think we could probably get both.
Well,
Njoku.
we have to take a kicker and a defense.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we only have room for one more bench spot. Cole Komet just went.
Cole Kmet just went.
So it's either Njoku or Pierce in my mind.
All right. What if I look up?
Felipe Franks at the 13-4. You
Now
see
we're
the
getting
vision.
into
Now we getting somewhere.
Now that's a draft.
That is
Team 4 moves me.
Team 4.
Derrick
Yes.
Henry, Javante, AJ Brown, Patrick Mahomes, DK, Renfro, Elijah Mitchell, Dawson Knox, Traylon Burks, Chase Claypool, Kenneth Gainwell, Stafford, and then Felipe Franks.
We're cooking.
49ers defense, Kirk Cousins.
When we have Mike Williams, Michael Thomas, and DeAndre Hopkins all fully operational,
It's like the best deep threat trio you could possibly imagine.
Michael Thomas, the best deep threat.
Hey, man.
Now
that's
with
red zone.
Jameis,
Yeah,
we
red zone. We'll go red zone trio.
The-
And then
the
you have Travis Kelce as the other.
Kamara. We're
Kamara.
cooking. They
We're
just need to
cooking.
get to the red zone.
They just need to get to the. All right. So we're one pick away from either taking Alec Pierce or David Njoku. And it's our pick. We have a minute. Matt, who you feeling?
let's go Njoku. Why not? So we can also
Njoku.
have a good backup tight end.
Fair enough. Theo, you good with that?
I'm good with it.
Cool. David Njoku. It is.
Dinosaur wide receivers. We have one wide receiver who's 30. What are you talking about?
Dinosaur wide receivers.
29 and 30. That's not that bad.
For the love of God, take Isaiah Likely. I wouldn't have been mad with Isaiah Likely, honestly.
But yeah, I do think that probably one of MT or Hopkins will not be that strong, and then that makes our last flex pretty weak.
It's not the greatest team I have ever been
Nah.
that I've ever drafted.
When
but,
they post this, how did you take Pierce? Why did you take AJ Green?
they don't see.
All right, so who's our
don't see
kicker
the
going to be?
vision.
McPherson just went, or do you want to take a defense right here?
Just
whoever's number
whatever.
Okay. Who's? I guess do
one.
you want to take Tampa? Tampa defense.
That works.
Cool.
Do you wait? What defense?
Tampa.
What? Why not Packers?
I guess they were available. Defense is like turnovers though, and like sacks. Or is sacks included or no?
Yeah.
Wait, did you take a defense already?
Yeah,
Did you take the Tampa Bay one?
I did. If we need to pick up a defense later, we probably can. I'm not.
No, we should have. The actual move is the Eagles defense because they're good, and they also play Detroit, Washington, and Jacksonville in the first month.
Ooh. I can change the player.
No, you can't change the player.
I can. No, like I literally can.
You
but-
can, but like,
Yeah.
what does Tampa Bay's schedule look like? Are they at least playing easy offenses? Oh,
They played Dallas. week
Buccaneer.
one.
They play Dallas, the Saints, the Packers, and then the Chiefs, and then the Falcons, I guess, and then the Steelers, then the Panthers.
Bladen fumbled the
so
defense. I
that's-
asked Matt, and he was like, "Yeah, go." ahead."
I'm checked out. This has been a 2-hour draft.
Like, why don't
I'm
you,
afraid.
I'm gonna run this. So I went thrifting yesterday and I bought this
W?
dragon ring.
Oh,
What are your thoughts on the dragon ring?
do you just wear it around?
No, I will wear it like when I play guitar.
All right. I think it's a decent guitar fashion piece
Yeah.
and concert fashion piece. I wouldn't wear it as like a normal
No,
everyday fashion
I will
piece.
never wear this for any reason other than to play guitar. And it was like $5.
Tampa plays the Falcons and the Panthers. They're good. Sort of. Who won our
Okay.
flex vote? Miles Sanders. Yeah, that's probably the move.
Week 1.
We'll figure something out. Last flex by committee.
Irv Smith. W.
Irv Smith. That is a W.
Got to take the Browns defense, man. Theo, you're right. We should have taken the Eagles defense. My heart didn't speak to me, but I asked you guys what you wanted to do on defense. And you
Well, I'm
both-
sorry. Well, the thing is that I don't even see the board. I'm like delayed. I don't know which defenses are there.
I told
I'm
you could
watching
have
through the
logged. You could have
stream.
logged. You could have logged in.
I could have logged out of my sleeper account and logged into this one, and
You piece of shit.
yeah, you're right.
I am right.
I had to start Miles Sanders. I think that Miles Sanders is going to end up being a decent pick. I have a weird Miles Sanders trust.
My heart tells me
Oh,
Miles Sanders.
Nico's in the stream. He said, "Team is looking mighty fine, gentlemen."
Thank you, Nico. That means a lot.
That means a lot coming from you.
There's been a lot of negativity in the chat today, and I need a win.
Where
Common Nico W.
Nico W. As long as he had the Packers making the playoffs in his record predictions.
Facts. That's all that matters.
Where did Miles Sanders? What was his efficiency last year? Not that this matters for fantasy, but
Probably pretty good. It's Miles Sanders. He likes to
Yeah.
break off one run for 80 yards and then get benched.
If he gets 80 yards, I'm okay with that. All right.
yes.
Who's our kicker gonna be?
This
don't
one does not matter.
I think it matters a little bit.
Who would you go with?
Miles Sanders literally went on a podcast and said, "Don't draft me." It's probably because Miles Sanders has been like, here's what's happened with him. It's not good advice from Miles because he's going so late now. He's just been like probably berated by
Yeah.
people who have drafted him 2 years in a row now, where he's like, please don't draft me. So now nobody
Yeah.
has to wonder about fantasy news. He can't disappoint. He can
Yes.
only be better.
That's where I'm at. He
can
said
only
don't
be great.
draft me. He said don't draft me because he was sick of
Reverse
people.
psychology. He wants to draft himself. He's know he's up for a big game.
Yes, in his own league, he is worried.
So are we taking Young Ho Koo for the meme?
Isn't he?
Or he's good.
like one of the
He's-
best kickers in the league. No,
Yeah, but he's like
it makes
popular.
Well-
zero difference to me.
What
could also
kicker
take-
is from the best offense?
Probably
Yeah, which-
either
Daniel
Will
Carlson there.
Lutz or Robbie Gold left.
Take Will Lutz.
Sure,
Yeah,
I should have taken the Chargers kicker for the
Young Ho Koo
For the
just went.
stack.
for the kicker stack. Nobody talks about that one.
Dustin Hopkins is available.
Is he a good kicker? Is he like a reasonable kicker to take here?
Theo, do you know how good
Dustin
Dustin
Hopkins?
Hopkins?
Isn't he good? Or am I making this up?
I don't
have
even know
no
what
idea.
team he plays for.
The
Chargers.
Chargers. That's the Chargers triple stack.
Carlson's
Sure,
already
fuck it.
gone, I'm afraid.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go with Justin Hopkins. Why not? He was 18 for 20 last year.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, we have the next pick after.
You guys missed on your kicker pick.
Yeah, we didn't get Tucker. That's where we went wrong. Should have taken Tucker instead of AJ Green.
Well,
Well, this guy could take.
Daniel Carlson was good for me in fantasy last year. I'll say that.
If we either get Will Lutz or Dustin Hopkins, right? And I'm not mad with either.
Hopefully not.
Jarvis Landry. Let's go. Oh, because he had Tucker in the Bills defense. Okay. It is Dustin Hopkins time. The triple stack with Chargers. The Browns defense at the 15-11. Good pick.
The Chargers go for it on 4th down. Don't do it. That's not a bad point, but we can go pick up another kicker if it's that.
And also, they're going to
Triple
kick a lot of
stack.
PATs.
They're going to kick.
Not go-
I expect them to make it up on PATs. They're going to score 40 touchdowns.
Chargers don't kick field goals.
And it's a
but-
good point, though. That's the fuck.
It's a good point. But they're going to kick PATs, so it'll
They're
be
going to kick
okay.
a lot of PATs.
All right,
means-
Russell Gage, and that's the end of the draft.
A 5-yard touchdown to Mike Williams. How many points do we score? An unbelievable amount. The game's over. Assuming
we
Hopkins.
score 5-yard touchdown to Mike Williams. We get the 6. We get the 0.5 for the reception. We get the 4 from and there's gonna be like 20 of those this year.
Yeah.
Easy.
Facts.
Well, that's the team.
That is the team.
That's the draft.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you all. We will be back with another podcast episode here soon. And as always, from Corn Boy, Bird Boy, and Lemon Boy, we will catch you all on the flippity flop.